Evening folks, and welcome to Nick's New Year Painting Challenge Vlog 4. And yeah, I didn't quite do what I said I was going to do this week. You've probably seen the large apocalypse battle report that I did. Well, when I decided that I was going to do it on Wednesday, bearing in mind I edited it and uploaded it within a couple of days, this baby had to get finished off. So yeah, that kind of got in the way. And then I also ended up making these Aegis defense lines as well for the Dark Eldar and Eldar forces. So that is what I did in addition to what I said I was going to do. I didn't get everything done that I said I was going to do. I'm just going to show you the Tantalus first of all though. The big sail is magnetised in the centre there. It's just purely too big to leave fixed in place. The base, what I've done is, if you can see under there, or maybe not, there you go. There's one stem there at the bottom. That's just a normal stand. I've used a Monstrous Creature base because you only get a normal large skimmer base with the Tantalus, which is a bit pathetic. Yeah, so no. I basically built it up with rocks and I left a groove in there for the scythe to go through. And then the normal stand I've put at that side to go in the recess for the skimmer. And then this one, I'll just lift it up so you can see. I basically drilled a hole in the side, but underneath, and it's got the rod on that one off the old Eldar jet bikes. I know I can't get back on. There we go. It's got the rod in there off the old Eldar jet bikes, so it kind of fixes it in place and keeps it at kind of a banked angle. I would maybe bend the sail the opposite way at some point, but I'll need to warm that up in order to do that. The sail obviously is blue on the other side to follow the theme of me Dark Eldar and Eldar of blue and green gems as well. I still need to finish the rider off though. The rider up here is not included on it yet, but he is going to go on there very, very soon. So I was quite pleased that I managed to get that finished. Didn't get to use it as much in the battle report as I hoped due to time frame and such, but hopefully we'll see this a little bit more in some other future battle reports. And like I said, we made these Aegis defense lines, so we've got these are off the old raiders. They're the three fronts of three of them, and basically just staggered them along the front, put some rocks and some blood. Some of the red crystals that you may have seen on my bases from my Dark Eldar. These ones are the side gantries, and I had some old Eldar jet bikes off Sean. He gave me for converting them a Farseer on bike. There was no riders or anything, so I've elected to use them for the middle of the Aegis defense lines there as well. So I hope you like them. They were quite fun to put together and make. The next thing I've getting done is the Exocrine. That finishes my Tyranid force, apart from couple of Hormigans, but I'm going to wait. I'm not going to do the Hormigans yet. I want to see what they end up performing like with the new codex. I don't want to sit and paint another 40 of them for them to be terrible in the next codex and then not need them. So as far as I'm concerned for the minute, that is my Tyranid force finished. Hallelujah. 2 painted armies at last. We've then got the Deceiver. I painted him up. He was very, very quick and easy to paint up actually. It was mainly dry brush and gold, and a little bit of bone colour on the robes around him. I've actually highlighted them in silver, and the silver just kind of brightens the gold that little bit kind of around his pecs and his six-pack there that you can see. He was quite fun and very, very quick to paint. I really enjoyed him actually. Something where I didn't enjoy so much, however, is this beast. Now, as you can see in the recesses there, I paint all the recesses in, if we can get it to focus, in Baneblade Brown in the cracks right at the bottom, and then painting the Rakarth flesh over the top, making sure that I don't get any in those lines, was a nightmare. And it's the only reason I hate painting Necron vehicles. I love painting Necron infantry, just not so much the vehicles. And I've started doing the highlights on this giant scarab here, but when you have to do 8 of them, it gets a little bit repetitive and frustrating to say the least. Now obviously with the obelisk, it was slightly damaged when I got it second hand, So I've had to kind of do my own little repair job on the top using the sides of an Annihilation barge. Hopefully it looks alright. And obviously the Tesla feeders were a little bit damaged as well, so I've used my spare Lich Guard shields. I haven't actually gotten to field this yet. Phil, however, did use it in a tournament last weekend. And I was praying to God it wouldn't suffer from new model syndrome. But he did alright with it, so thanks very much, Phil, for getting on the table. Really appreciate it. Necrons look good. So yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing this beauty soon on the table alongside the rest of the forces. It's going to be going in the, I think it's the Living Tomb formation. I'll pull the monolith from the Reclamation Legion and stick it in the Living Tomb formation with this instead. Finally, the only other thing that I really got done is I finished building the 230k Knights, and I have sprayed them. You can't really see on the camera much, but most of them are kind of silver, and then you can actually see it on the shin pads there. I sprayed the shin pads the tan colour that you may have seen in the Castellax painting tutorial. The same with both of the tops there as well. So hopefully we'll start and get those painted up. I did say that I was going to start on the Corpse Thief Claw, and I did kind of start it. I've gotten all of the first colour of the skin done, but that's as far as I've managed to get with that. I have done it on all 5 of them though, so that's probably what I'm going to work on this week. I'm going to try and take a step away this week. I think I'm on a little bit of a burnout. I'm going to take a bit of a break. I've got a few videos that I want to edit. I've got the painting tutorial there for the Exocrine. It's coming up to a year since the channel began, so I'm looking to hopefully do a little bit of a 1-year anniversary shout out, where I've been, where I've come from, and where I am now, and where I'm going. So that's what I'm getting done this week. Not a bad week at all, if I do say so myself, especially considering the Tantalus is almost finished, apart from that rider. But yeah, hopefully we'll see the Corpse Thief Claw maybe next week, depending on what mood I'm in. But thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video log next Monday.